In an age where every click, every scroll is recorded, privacy has become a relic of the past. The digital world we live in is built on the constant surveillance of our every move. Imagine a world where your every action is tracked. From the moment you wake up until you go to sleep, your life is under scrutiny. This isn't fiction, it's reality, driven by big tech. Big tech companies have transformed the way we communicate. But at what cost? Our personal data, once sacred, is now a commodity traded for profit. Every app you use, every website you visit, leaves a trail. This trail is collected, analyzed, and sold to advertisers, shaping our experiences and choices without us even knowing. Privacy once meant being left alone. Today it means having control over your own information. But with tech giants constantly watching, can true privacy ever exist? To understand how we got here, we must look back at the origins of digital privacy and the rise of big tech. It's a story of innovation, greed, and the erosion of personal boundaries. The internet began as a tool for connection and freedom. Yet, over time, it became a platform for surveillance. Companies promised convenience and efficiency, but at the cost of our privacy. From social media platforms to smart home devices, every piece of tech we bring into our lives comes with a price tag. That price is often our privacy, sold back to us in the form of targeted ads. But there is hope. Awareness is growing, and people are starting to demand change. The fight for privacy is far from over, and the future remains uncertain. As we embrace technology, our privacy erodes quietly. Every click, every search, every step tracked and stored, creating detailed profiles for companies and governments to exploit. Smartphones, once tools of liberation, now serve as constant surveillance devices. They monitor your location, listen to your conversations, and record your habits without consent. Social media platforms gather data on users through likes, shares, and comments, building comprehensive psychological profiles used for targeted advertising and political manipulation. Internet of Things, IoT, devices like smart TVs and fitness trackers collect personal information, often without explicit permission, sharing it with third parties. Governments justify mass surveillance under the guise of national security, arguing that sacrificing privacy protects citizens from threats, but this comes at a high cost to civil liberties. Privacy laws struggle to keep pace with technological advancements, leaving loopholes for corporations and governments to exploit, undermining public trust and individual autonomy. Encryption, once seen as a safeguard against surveillance, is now under threat. Governments push for backdoors into secure systems, compromising the very essence of privacy. Tech giants argue that data collection improves services and user experience. But the reality is that it enables them to control markets, shape opinions, and influence elections. Data breaches expose sensitive personal information, leading to identity theft, financial fraud, and reputational damage. Yet companies often fail to implement adequate security measures. The concept of privacy is evolving, with younger generations often prioritizing convenience over privacy, unaware of the long-term implications of their digital footprints. In the fight for privacy, anonymity tools like Tor and ProtonMail offer a way to communicate without being tracked, but they come with their own set of risks and limitations. Public awareness campaigns highlight the importance of digital literacy, teaching individuals how to protect themselves online, but changing behaviors takes time and effort. Legislative efforts to regulate big tech and protect privacy face significant challenges, including lobbying by powerful industries and the complexity of international data flows. The battle for privacy is global, with countries adopting varying approaches, from strict regulations to laissez-faire policies, creating a patchwork of legal frameworks. Advocacy groups work tirelessly to raise awareness and lobby for stronger privacy protections, but their efforts must overcome the immense power and influence of tech conglomerates. While some argue that privacy is an outdated concept in the digital age, others believe it is fundamental to freedom and democracy, essential for protecting human rights. Technological innovation continues to outpace legal and ethical frameworks, leaving many questions unanswered about how to balance security needs with individual privacy rights. Innovative solutions like decentralized networks and blockchain technology offer new ways to protect privacy, but widespread adoption remains a challenge due to complexity and cost. The future of privacy depends on the actions of governments, corporations, and individuals. Only through collective effort can we reclaim control over our personal data. Educating the public about privacy risks and empowering them with tools and knowledge is crucial for creating a more secure and equitable digital society. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, we must remain vigilant, questioning the motives behind data collection and demanding transparency from those who hold our personal information. Ultimately, the fight for privacy is not just about securing our data, but about preserving our autonomy and freedom in an increasingly surveilled world. Only through collective action and persistent advocacy can we hope to restore privacy and prevent its complete erosion by the ever-watchful eye of big tech. The battle for privacy is far from over. It requires ongoing vigilance, education, and a commitment to protecting our fundamental rights in the digital age. In the digital age, privacy is a luxury few can afford. Companies track our every move online, compiling vast databases of personal information for targeted advertising and other purposes. This pervasive surveillance erodes our autonomy and control over our own data. Smart devices like phones and home assistants gather extensive data on their users. Voice commands and interactions are often recorded and analyzed, raising serious concerns about privacy invasion and potential misuse of sensitive information. Social media platforms not only collect user data, but also influence behavior through personalized content. Algorithms create echo chambers, reinforcing beliefs and manipulating public opinion, all while selling access to advertisers. Encryption offers one way to protect privacy by securing communications from prying eyes. However, governments push for backdoor access to encrypted services, arguing national security trumps individual privacy rights. As tech giants gather vast amounts of data, our digital footprints grow larger. Each click, each message, builds a profile that shapes our online experiences and influences our real-world lives. Encryption and secure communication apps offer a shield against surveillance. Yet, many users remain unaware of these tools, leaving their data vulnerable to exploitation. Privacy is a fundamental right, essential for personal freedom and democracy. Losing it means surrendering control over our lives and thoughts to unseen forces. Tech companies argue data collection improves services. However, this comes at a cost to individual privacy, raising questions about who truly benefits from such practices. Regulations and laws have struggled to keep pace with technological advancements. Governments and tech firms must work together to protect privacy without stifling innovation. Public awareness is key to reversing the trend towards a surveillance state. Educating people about privacy risks empowers them to make informed choices. We can reclaim some privacy by using strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and regularly updating software to close security gaps exploited by surveillance. Digital literacy is crucial. Understanding how data is collected and used allows us to navigate the internet more safely and protect our personal information. Ultimately, the fight for privacy requires collective action. Advocacy groups, lawmakers, and citizens must unite to challenge the dominance of big tech. While the future remains uncertain, we must stay vigilant. Our actions today will shape the balance between convenience and privacy in tomorrow's world. In conclusion, while technology has brought unprecedented convenience, it has also eroded privacy. It's up to us to decide if we want to live in a world where every move is monitored.